They saw you once and now they can't get you out of their head. Somewhere right now, there is a person who saw you once, and from that moment, something shifted inside of them. It wasn't just attraction, it was an obsession. Yes, your face, your voice, your energy, it's etched into their mind. They can't shake it, they can't escape it, and honestly, they don't even want to escape this dream. But why? Why you? Why this moment? Stay with me because by the end of this reading, you will know exactly who this is, why they're haunted by you, and what they are trying to do next. You have stirred something deep in this person's heart. They have, it's not that they have never felt emotional breakdown before, they have. And by somehow you are the person who is giving them something that they have always wanted. It is as if that your soul has been calling out to them, calling out their name. They couldn't run away from it, they couldn't just force themselves out from you. It's not that they haven't tried, they did everything. What's now? The moment they saw you, something has shifted. Their world like tilted. They just remain awestruck by just looking at you. You were so mesmerizing. Looked so unique. Your beauty was mesmerizing, as if that you look like a nymph to them. You look like a goddess to them. Whatever you look like to others, it doesn't matter. But to this person, you were just one of a kind. They couldn't take off their eyes from you, as if that they were stuck on you. They just they just felt like that, that instant pull towards you, like that your soul, it's something that has been calling or pulling them towards you. Yes, they were focused only at you. Person is someone who was completely in control of their own life until you appeared. They were just doing fine, until you just came and ruined everything. Yes, had a plan, a routine, a heart protected by steel, and then you walked in and everything shattered. Shattered how? Since then they haven't been the same. They wake up at night, sweating, gasping for air. They feel a hole in their chest, an ache that won't leave. They tell themselves, I shouldn't feel this way, but no matter how hard they fight it, they can't let you go. Okay, at first they didn't think much of it. How the beginning of the obsession actually took place. They saw you, they noticed you, maybe even flirted a little with you, but nothing serious, right? Yes, just curiosity. First of all, it just started just a subtle sign. Okay, but here is the thing about this bond here, that it started as curiosity, but it doesn't stay that way, because deep inside them something ignited. After you left their side, they felt a spark, a restless energy, a craving they didn't understand. And what happened? And that's when it all started to take place. They started to see you as the one. Yes, here is where it gets dangerous. And oh, it is really dangerous, okay? It is not about beauty. It is not about how you carried yourself. You are everything. You were the dream, the fantasy, the unendable desire. This is how they saw you. And that's how they see you. You're not like anyone else. You don't just attract them, you consumed them. You make them question everything. Their thought, they want it. They can't stop watching you. They compare every person to you and no one messes up. Yes, and here is the tragic part. They tried to fight it, tried to convince themselves that this was nothing. Maybe they even pushed you away, hurt you, acted like they didn't care. But guess what? They are the ones suffering now. No matter how tough they looked from outside, they tried to neglect this feeling, but they might be fearing of the intensity of feelings they were feeling for you. They might not ready for this intense love connection. Because the Three of Swords here is showing deep heartbreak, a pain that won't leave, a wound that refuses to heal. And the worst part, they did this to themselves on their own. You were not the one who did this to them, not another person. It was them. Yes, it was them. And now they are stuck in regret. They're regretting. They thought they could move on from you, but now they are suffering through sleepless nights. There were so many unanswered questions in front of you, in front of them. What should they do? There is no one who can answer those questions to them. They were wrong. Every night they lie awake, they feel tortured by the memories of you. What if they had chosen differently? Things might have happened differently. What if they had told you how they felt? Maybe you would have understood them. What if you were slipping away forever? The regret is eating them alive now. This person goes on checking your social media. Yes, they're seeing your photos. Your day-to-day life is just like a picture to them. They are seeing it. They're wondering, are you with someone else now? Do you even think about them? Do you even remember them? Or are you just a ghost in their past now? Is this person a ghost in your past now that you doesn't even remember them? You just even didn't even care that whether this person came into their life or you just vanished and they didn't, you doesn't give a damn about it. They can't escape these thoughts. You are haunting them. And it is not your fault that they are going through this kind of situation right now, because it is what they did themselves to themselves. You have no hand on it. The moment of desperation is leading to something else here. They are desperate. They are crying over. They are so much worrying. And it is not only worry, it is suffering. It is agony. It is aloneness. It is isolation. And something is hitting them hard. And now something is about to happen because they can't take it anymore. I'm seeing fast action here, urgent communication, a storm building up inside them. They're about to break. Yes, you might get a message out of nowhere from this person, a confession you never expected from this person to come to you, a last minute attempt to win you back. They don't know if it's too late or not, but they'd rather risk it than spend another night torturing themselves with what ifs. You see, they tried to resist. They told themselves it was nothing, it was just an instant attraction, or you can say infatuation. They just went on with it. But the truth was different. They were never in control of themselves actually. It was an illusion they were living, that they were in control of their own life. This connection was always bigger than them. Their control, their own mind, their own heart and soul. It was too much for them to handle, but they didn't take it seriously. So now there is one question left. However, I'm seeing that this person is ready to reach out to you, but there is still something that has been lingering. What is that? I want to let you know that every thought they have is all about you. It is not something they could run away from. Yes, it is not possible. This person is totally what? They are obsessed with you. They're feeling an unshakable desire towards you. This desire is consuming them. Yes. Now they are realizing that this obsession is becoming real to them day by day. They have become obsessed with you. First of all, they didn't paid much attention to this connection. To maybe say you can say that they didn't pay much of an attention to these feelings, but now they are just unable to do it anymore. It is out of their control now. They are becoming nervous more and more day by day. They are not letting you on. Yes, they are not letting you see it. This person might be pretending in front of you that it's okay. They are okay. But it's not. They have come to this conclusion that they can't let anyone else have you. It is out of question because what they're feeling for you is something eating them up. It is eating them, it is consuming them. Not no matter how much they try to shake these thoughts that this person might have moved on while seeing you on the social media, by maybe encountering you sometimes in real life. They see you as someone who is happy to go. You might have moved on. This is how they see. But even the truth is so powerful, they are ignoring it. They are resisting it. That no, there might be still a chance for me. This person, I should actually reach out to them no matter what happens. They are just trying to gather courage, because after all these things happen, they realize that you have always been their forever muse who they cannot lose at any cost. They have finally understood that meeting you was fate. It was it was orchestrated by destiny itself that you both met. The magic was already there. It was them who couldn't see that. You were always there. You were there to even accept them, but they were coward. They didn't have the courage to face their own feelings. It was their mistake. The feelings for you at your first meeting was not something they could explain logically. First of all, when they first talked with you, they saw you, they just thought that it is just curiosity that they wanted to meet you, talk to you. But the moment you left their side, from that very moment, they understood that it was not something. It was not something that they can see that it's a curiosity. From the moment went away from their side, they started to feel something different about you. You didn't left their mind at all from that very moment. But it took them a little bit longer to fully accept it. Because first of all, when they felt this way, they tried to evade these feelings. They tried to escape from this feeling. They ran away from these feelings. Instead of claiming them, instead of accepting them, and instead of resisting them, they should have actually approached you. They should have told you. At least they had actually make the move to just come closer to you. You might have felt something between the two of you at that moment, and you were there. You might have been waiting for this person to connect with you, but they didn't do. Even they might have actually hurt you in the process. Indeed, this person has done something like that. They realized that you had sparked their heart. Their heart started to race whenever they came across you. Because of something that didn't went well in the past, they just acted on instinctively in this connection too. They, instead of accepting these feelings for you, they ran away from them, thinking that this relation is just going to be the same like before. But when they see you now, they realize that it was actually not the case. When they have known you better after some time, okay, even they might be coming to know about your whereabouts. This person is someone who has been keeping information about you, everything about you, what you do, where you go, what you eat, everything about you, little details. And now they are understanding that you were never like that. With you, they have had a beautiful relationship, beautiful connection. You two might have developed into something very beautiful, but they just ruined everything. And now they want you so badly that it's driving them crazy. Now they are regretting each and every move they taken. Now they are fantasizing everything about you. And now they are hating the thought of losing you. But what if they might have already lost you? If they have no chance anymore with you? Only time will tell. Only you can have the answer now. That whether you want to accept this person or not. Whether this person is an ex or not. Because I'm not getting here an ex vibe. that your relation could be something, that was unrequited. You cannot turn this relationship into an X type of relationship, because logically you were not in a relationship. Okay, you were not in a connection, you never dated, you just had feelings for one another, but you never fully confronted them. Even if you tried, this person ran away from it. This is what happened. So basically you were not in a relationship. So it is not an X kind of connection or energy here. Okay, take it that way, that it is not an X person. You might have been interested in this person, they were interested in you, but when you try to show interest in them, they just catch on it and they ran away rather than accepting it. They might still be in contact with you, they might still be in the, not might be in so much of a deep bond, but they might be gradually in relationship, in connection with you. Like you can encounter sometimes each other through mutual friends, you sometimes lock eyes with another, you might work in the same workplace, or this person used to work in your previous workplace. There could be something like this. But now they have realized that you are actually meant to be theirs, and now they are feeling it. And they are fearing that what if they were already late. Now they never want someone else to be with you, because they have never wanted someone this much before. Now they're realizing their own feelings. It took them a really lot of time to realize these feelings. The fear they had in their heart deep down is actually genuine. If you had been gone through any kind of betrayal or any kind of heartbreak before, you could understand that accepting a new relationship is hard. No matter how much you feel attracted to this person, thoughts of your previous relationship, previous connection of the previous person will come into your mind, that they treated you nicely in the beginning, but after some time your relationship started to crumble. So it is hard for anyone, to just move forward and accept a new person. If you have been in a similar situation before, or you can just, if you can just be a little bit of more like sort of an empath, then you can connect with this person in a different level. I am not feeling any kind of negative feelings from this person. Actually, they didn't hated you. They never had any kind of negative feelings. They were just not ready. They were not ready at the time. They were surrounded with fear. They had gone through rejection before. It was hard for them to just accept this type of emotional bond all of a sudden. Whether it is a girl or a boy doesn't matter. It knows that only girls can feel intense emotion. Boys can too feel them. It is different for every person. I don't say particularly, can't take the side of one particular gender here, right? So this is what is happening here. But I truly can say one thing, that this person didn't hate you. They never actually wanted to hurt you. Yes, personally, they never had any kind of thoughts like this. They were just not ready. They were just, someone who was not in a position of accepting. But now you are driving this person crazy. They are going insane. The more and more their love for you is growing, they're going crazy over you. And now they will fight for you if they have to. Now they are ready to fight for you. Yes. And when a person is ready to fight for another person, it means that this person has understood what an emotional bond is with a certain someone. This person has realized that they can't go on with their life like this anymore. Without you, they cannot go on. Your love truly makes them feel illogical, but it is so real they don't want to run from it anymore. They have already messed up the things between the two of you. They are not willing to destroy it anymore. Okay, so they are taking matters into their hand. They are already manifesting you. This person fantasizes about you, fantasies about being with you, being loved by you again, to see the same spark in your face again that you used to have for them once. They cry over it, that they truly had done so much illogical things at that time, irrelevant things at that time. If they had just acted differently, things might have been different between the two of you. They're regretting, they're cursing themselves. Yes, they're doing it, dear. Now they want to prove themselves to you, prove their love to you, that you are meant to be with each other. Their heart beats only for you, dearest. Personally, if you ask me, then I will just only tell you one thing, that you should give this person a chance. Whether this person able to prove it or not, it is their concern. If they can prove it, then accept it. If no, then let them go. But for them, it's impossible now to resist your charm anymore. They are falling harder for you than that they have ever imagined. There is no turning back for this person anymore. Now they have come to realize that they should have done this earlier. But it is never too late when the divine timing strikes, right? So this is where I'm ending my reading. I hope that you have got your answers. And trust me, maybe there is something more important you need to know. Who knows what their next step will be? So let's meet you with another reading another time, okay? Whether they will reach you in time or not, or it's already late. Let me know in the comment section what your suggestion is regarding this reading, your viewpoint regarding this person. If this resonates, then consider telling me in the comment section, okay? I will meet you in another reading finally then. Take care. Bye bye.